Dear Excellencies, distinguished guests, and esteemed delegates, dear friends, as the head of the Secretariat of the International Renewable Energy Agency, it is my pleasure to host this virtual dialogue on energy transition and the carbon market. This in collaboration with the UNFCCC Secretariat. The urgency of accelerating the energy transition has become critical. 2024 broke global temperature records as the warmest year in recorded history and was marked by floods, drought, and wildfire that destroyed livelihood, displaced millions, and damaged our ecosystems. We need to take immediate action to ramp up our efforts on energy transition to avoid climate crisis. Therefore, boosting investment in various types of renewables and associated technologies is the most feasible option to that end. We have seen a positive trend on renewable power deployment. Renewable power capacity added in 2024 of 585 gigawatts represented a new record of 15% increase over 2023, accounting for 93% of global power capacity addition in 2024. However, this record progress is still behind the global goal of tripling renewable power capacity toward 2030. We need to further accelerate the deployment of renewables, efficiency, and other energy transition technologies. The carbon market, including Paris Agreement Article 6 and other market mechanisms, can be among the very important factors to accelerate the deployment of energy transition technologies. IRENA's membership are increasingly planning to use Article 6 carbon market frameworks to attract more action on climate change mitigation, opportunities through renewables energy deployment. Last year's NDC synthesis report by UNFCCC revealed that over 50% of the UNFCCC's parties mentioned using cooperative approaches under Article 6.2 and 34% refer to the mechanism established by Article 6.4. The NDC 3.0 thus submitted mostly mentioned the possible use of Article 6. Article 6 market mechanisms play a role in mobilizing funds to climate action projects in developed countries. I applaud the efforts of the Article 6 host countries that have already developed their national frameworks to apply carbon market mechanism. I'm sure other IRENA members are working on the planning and strategies on their carbon market use. It is important for countries to learn with each other and collectively aim for the meaningful use of the market mechanisms, ensuring environmental integrity through international cooperation. As the custodian agency of global goal of tripling renewables and doubling energy efficiency as a part of the EU consensus, IRENA has been providing strategic recommendations to a number of our members on the key enablers for tripling renewables, such as policies, finance, international cooperation, and infrastructure. These enablers are relevant to advancing energy transition, also through a carbon market approach. Establishing a framework for policies, regulation, and institutional arrangements relating to Article 6 and carbon finance will accelerate the energy transition by incentivizing the use of renewable energy technologies. International cooperation is at the core of Article 6 approach, and several governments already advanced the Article 6.2 initiatives to facilitate project development. We are also witnessing countries' interest not only in traditional areas, but in infrastructure-related technologies. These include energy storage systems, grid efficiency improvements, and hydrogen. These technologies are gradually appearing in project pipeline, highlighting a robust and diverse approach to our energy transition. The market approach holds significant potential to further spur investment in energy transition, driving us toward a more sustainable and efficient energy landscape. IRENA stands ready to partner with our members in operationalize and implement carbon market mechanisms for accelerating the energy transition needed to achieve the UE consensus outcomes, including those on the tripling of renewables. I am confident that this dialogue will serve as an effective platform to bring together IRENA members, UNFCCC parties, and related initiatives on carbon market for fruitful exchange and discussion. It will provide an opportunity to assess the current status and to consider the challenges and the opportunities of applying market-based instruments to accelerate a transition to renewable energy. I appreciate your active participation and engagement in this dialogue. Thank you very much for your attention.